So that shot there, Chris, came out nice and straight.
Yeah.
And there are certain things we can do in our golf swing to give ourselves the best chance of success.
Yeah.
And I want you to run me through, and you're going to demonstrate for us, an alignment routine that every player from professional to recreational golfer can use to give themselves the best chance of hitting straight golf shots.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm going to step in here and obviously the club face is king, so you're trying to get the face as square as you can. So whether that's putting clubs down, we've got a little mat here, but it's nice to be able to see, like, is the club face square? This obviously would be open, this would be closed. Nice just to have a constant check as to whether the face is square at address. We're obviously trying to get a little bit of shaft lean so it's forward of the zipper, and then you're taking your grip from there. Obviously, if the handle is back, that's actually going to add loft and get the face open. If the handle's way forward, even though the club face is square, that's actually going to shut the face, and you're going to have to manage that on the downswing. But I've got a very simple way I want all my players, whether they're a beginner or a tour player, to set up. And what I want them to do is basically put their feet together, put both hands on the club, so take your grip and then put the club face behind the ball, right? From there, you can check that the grip is just forward of your zipper. And you're trying to find a balance point here. So if you're too far away from the ball, you're going to be on your toes. If you're too close to the ball, you're going to be on your heels. So you're just going to keep smudging around until you feel almost flat-footed here, and then you're setting the posture. From here, you're going to move your lead foot, my left foot, 4 inches. That's going to give you your ball position for every club. And then the trail foot is going to be the width, the stance, and alignment. Obviously, if it was a 3-wood, it's going to be much wider. If it's going to be a pitching wedge, it's going to be much narrower.
Perfect.
But the ball position essentially is staying about 4 inches inside your lead foot. So feet together, set your posture, lead foot for ball position, right foot for width of stance and alignment, and you are ready for success.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. So when I get myself into this position, Chris, I think it's great to note as well that our brains love sort of lining up straight angles, right? So if I'm standing face onto the golf ball, we put the club face behind. If you're a little bit confused of where this club face should point, if you hold the golf club out in front of you and just see visually it looks straight up and down. And then if you tilt down from the hips into that position, just a little checkpoint we can see that's going to be lined up nicely with the club face.
And to add to that, Kara, take your setup and bring the club out. Right? A lot of the times we've talked before about grip and wrist matchup, but if you fully hinge your wrists, you'll be able to tell if that club face is square. So it's a nice checkpoint, whether you're leaving it down here, whether you're fully hinging it. Is that club face square? Because if it's closed, you're going to have to make some manipulations, and if it's open, vice versa.
Yeah, big time. So as I set up to this golf ball, I'm going to go through that little routine that you've given us there, Chris. Feet nice and close together, club face behind the ball, looking nice and straight up and down.
So you're setting the balance point and your posture at this point.
Yeah, perfect. So finding my weight distribution there at address, going to take a little step to the left, and then whatever relative to the club that I'm using on the right. Ball position stays constant for every club. The longer the club, the wider that back foot would get.
The only thing you're going to change the ball position would be driver. Because it's on a tee, you're going to move it off your left heel.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so running through all this together. Step, little step, got my balance point, got my alignment, feeling pretty good about this one. Dead straight, exactly where I wanted.
It was lovely.
You heard it from Chris Mayson himself. Set yourself up for success and hit better golf shots.